story of courage, purpose, and triumph. But some stories go way beyond borders, shaping nations, shaping communities, healing conflict, but most important, inspiring generations. From running barefoot in West Pokot, Kenya, to breaking world records, winning global marathons, to championing peace in conflict-affected communities. Our guest on this premiere episode shares an extraordinary life story, a story that the world needs to know. Here she is, at a very young age. I don't know if you're able to guess who she is. Tegla Loroupe. Welcome to her Memoir Podcast.
Thank you.
Wow, my sister.
Yes.
Look at you.
Look at you. You are still.
You're looking still younger. You broke the first record in 1994, New York. You're looking this way. Small body, nice young face, and you still look young. We celebrate you today.
Thank you so much.
Karibu sana.
Sana, thank you.
Tunakuona tu. We see you all over. You recently won an award, Fearless Woman. Tell us about that award.
Yes, fearless woman. I think I'm not that fearless. I fear a little bit. But I think some people realize that this one who is still around and she never stopped.
Yes.
Maybe that's why I was given this fearless woman.
Mm-hmm.
The cup that I was given in New York.
Yes.
This was the first edition from Catherine Switzer, who won the first woman to run the marathon when the men were not allowing women to run.
Yeah.
But I don't know how she made it. She ran New York and then she was pushed away, not to complete, but she fought. When I ran New York, she was working with one of the medias. So she was the one who was interviewing me, and she saw the determination that this girl from Africa, she might win something one time.
You're fearless, and we'll get down to that fearless spirit. You grew up in West Pokot. By then you're my neighbor. I come from Transcends County. So
that's why you are also a fearless. How can one imagine somebody from Transcends and then here you are, voicing the voices of others?
Exactly. Yeah. And we'll talk about the icon that you are. I remember in 1994 when you won, you're the first African woman to win the New York City Marathon. You're wearing the red and black, outfit, looking so tiny, and you just kept going and going and going. How did that make you feel?
If you know my backstory is that when I started to run at home, nobody wanted to support, and then coming to the Kenyan national events, they were still also regarding me. This girl come from a wall of the places. Therefore, there is nothing good comes from her. So I was fighting not for myself. I was fighting to have a good name for the community because our community, it's only they were known by AK-47.
Yes.
So I think I was fighting to have a name. I was not fighting to have to be a good runner. I was looking for a voice. So it happened that I won the 10,000 in New York against the Olympic, and then I think I destroyed the field.
You did. Then 1995 again, you did it.
So when I asked the race organizer, I want to run the marathon, they asked me, you marathon. So one organizer from Italy told this person, don't take her, she will not make it, it's only 3 months. I said, you know what? I felt emotion. I said, you know what? In 3 months, you will see me. You will see me winning.
That's the fearless woman.
Out of hunger, but really, I won for the 3 months.
At your peak of your career, people said there was fire in you, and it kept pushing you. Is this fire connected to your childhood, your upbringing? You started running barefoot.
Yes, thank you.
What made you believe that even if I do not have shoes to run at this early stage of my running career, one day the world will remember me? What kept you moving?
Upbringing from my family, and we used to. I don't come from a rich family. I used to live our small hut, our houses. Our animals are living inside, and therefore, for me, I did not admire what other people have. But I will say, you know what? One time, either through education or through anything else, I will be able to support my mother, and I will be able to be somebody in the community, especially for women. So I used to help women to carry their kids. But I think that spirit of helping that made me to be the person. And the worst thing is that my father used to say, oh, my sons. I said, these sons of yours, we are all the same. I will see if I can defeat them.
Yeah.
So I was only fighting against my brothers and the community.
I like that you talk about family. You're a woman who's anchored in family. Talk to us about your family. How many are you? You're the what born in the family.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm number 3. So in the family, but my father has 4 wives, and my mother is the first wife. And we were taught by my mother or my mothers that the sons and the daughters of Loroupe, they belong to one person. Never see what our co-wives are doing. We quarrel, but never, we don't want anybody of our kids to see difference between us. So we were very close, all of us. I can go to my mother, the other house, I eat, but I can help them. Yeah.
And you grew up in humble beginnings. How was life growing up? West Pokot, it's grounded in culture, it's grounded in tradition.
Yes.
You've mentioned that, you started speaking up early, telling your father that you can be better, you can do it. Just paint for us a picture. How was life being a child and having a dream in you?
Oh, well, when I was young, I was asked to be like babysitting. So I was taking care of the kids for my mother, and then I was asked to stay with my aunt. So when I was in my aunt's house, my aunt was second wife, but the kids of the other wives, they were going to school. For me, I was carrying their kids. I asked, I want to go to school. And they said, no, you have to help your aunt. So I said, am I the one who is carrying all these kids? I left that kid and I ran home. I told my father, I'm going to school. Nobody wanted me to go to school. I realized, these people, they don't want me to go to school. I will go to school, but you don't have to ask for breakfast. Where will you go? I go to school without taking milk in the morning. And I was stupid not knowing that it was only 2 weeks before they closed the school. So, but by that time, when you go to school, so your father will never say no, because already you are in the books, and the chiefs were very tough for the kids who stay home. So a day I went to school. The following day, I went to 3 families, and there were 3 girls. I said, let's go to school. We will be stupid in the community. And we're very young. So we went to school.
You valued that education, you understood it's a basic, but also as you speak, Tegla, I see you started leadership at a very young age, rallying your other sisters.
Yes.
You know what? We must go to school. We must do this, right? So today we see this Tegla Loroupe, a champion. Myself, I was very young. I was 11 years when you won the New York City Marathon in 1994. When you look in the mirror today, who is this young Tegla that you see in that mirror? Because I know you look in the mirror. We all love mirrors as ladies.
I think I can see that the person would never change. I think I've not changed character-wise and the spirit that I had. I never get tired. I tell myself, as long as I'm still alive, I don't want to be tired. I need to help somebody who needs my help. Like those days, myself, I was looking for help.
Are your parents still alive?
Yes, my mother's still alive, but I lost my father 2 years ago.
Your mother, what does she say? Does she remind you about the fearless, the dreamer you were when you were young? What stories, when you go home in West Pokot, what are some of these stories you have with mom?
One thing, my mother used to support me when I was doing sports. And I could come and see the face of my father. I said, today I have a problem. And my mother used to say, okay, you continue to do what you want, sports and education, as long as you don't fail. And one thing I want you to assure me is that don't be a loose person. Respect yourself, and then I will not worry, because I know what you are doing, it will help you tomorrow. And then when I started to succeed, I was able to help my sisters to go to school, my brothers, and also my other siblings. So my mother always sees somebody who brought a house to somewhere, and the community also. She doesn't see me as her own daughter. She sees me like the daughter of the world. Like my father, after me winning New York, he came for the first time and he told me, you know what, I did not give you awards like other people gave to you.
Yeah.
But what I want to give you now is the love of a father. I did not give it to you. And I wish you are one of my sons. I said, oh, you don't wish Carl can do with somebody. You see?
Yeah.
He was wishing something else.
Yes, exactly. But as they say, our God is a God of order, has a way of working out things. So at what point did you discover you had a gift, you could run?
When I was in primary school, because I would run 10 kilometers from home, going to school around like 8 years. So all the time, I was able to overcome, to defeat the elder girls and boys. So I would run across country, 3,000 and 5,000.
Wow. Did you ever imagine that many years later, the world will know the name Tegla Loroupe?
But maybe one time when I was in Standard 4, they gave us books for history that we never read in Standard 3. And then the first history book, it was about Hiroshima. So I saw photos for Hiroshima, and then I say, for me, one day I will be here. Until I finished high school, I went to technology.
Which high school did you go to?
I went to Nassau College.
Oh my God, I was in Nassau College.
What? So we are alumni for Nassau College.
I schooled in Nassau College.
I slept elementary room.
Even me. And I was the hockey captain in Nassau College Girls. We performed.
So there is something connecting with us.
Oh, wow. Yes.
So my first event or my first trip out of Africa, it was Japan, and we were able to be taken to see the soldiers in Hiroshima. I bought a camera and I brought that teacher who gave me pencil.
Rewarding.
To say thank you so much, because you made me to work hard. Yeah.
You know, as they say, Tegla, they say like at times someone will wrong you or make you feel sad, only to discover later that person was your staircase. He or she needed to do that so that you can go higher. And you saw, the teacher gave you that spirit. 100%. And you said you must be able to do it. You're such a disciplined athlete. Throughout your career, you've been very disciplined. You as Tegla, you know, as a community member, as a role model, there's this discipline. What is the foundation of this discipline? Did it start at the early age? Who helped you have this discipline in life?
I think also discipline comes from the family where you come from, and also if you want to go far, you need to be yourself at the end of the day. You are the one to protect yourself. And if you want other people to respect you, you need to respect yourself first. And never allow yourself to be motivated or moved by rules from other people. Yes.
November 6th, 1994, you won that New York City marathon. Again, 1995, you won again. What are some of the memories you remember so well from those two wins?
The first memories for the New York is that the first marathon, when I won this event, the ambassadors for Africa in United Nations, they came and supported only African woman who was running New York. I was really supported, and immediately I went to White House
Wow.
Of which, if I was not a runner, who could go to White House?
No
Those are the
one.
memories that it made me to go to Washington. And then for New York, for the 1995, something that I will never forget. 3 days before the race, my sister Alpina died, and this is the woman. She was all the time protecting me when I was young. To support, please do sports. I will protect it because my father was respecting her a lot. So I could go behind her back and say, you know what, I want to do this. And even when I'm going for competition, she used to give me some money. So I ran with a heavy heart.
To honor her, you know.
Yeah, 3 days is not easy.
It's not easy.
And then I won.
Is it the reason why you wore white in 1995? Because you're fully in white.
There was something like a peace in me. Yeah. Because all along I was running, I was seeing the mirror of my sister.
Yeah. And you've talked passionately about her in a lot of your interviews. What are some of the things you're doing to honor her? Is it the school in Kapenguria? And we'll come to talk about it. There's a connection with your sister.
Immediately, my sister had 6 children. The last one was 6 months. And my mother told me, okay, you go and run because you know your sister have 6 children. And these children, who will help them? So I finished New York. The first flowers I was given, I brought and gave to my sister a grave. So my mother already taken the kids to our home. So we raised those kids. Those are the memories that I give to my sister.
And later, you again broke another record in England. The World Christianity Marathon in Rotterdam?
Yes. In 1995, Ingrid Christianity met me in New York. And then she told my manager that the person that I can see who is going to bring my world record, she's her. Please protect her. And then I asked Ingrid, you have 2:22:07, and I have 2:27. When am I going to break this 7 minutes to this one?
Yes.
And then she told me you will do it. So when I ran Rotterdam first time, it was only for men, and I was given an opportunity to run. No appearance, no nothing. I was running for time. I ran 2:22:07. So then I realized, I think if I come back, I will break this record.
Yes.
So really, I went to 1998, and then I broke the world record for the women after 11 years of Ingrid. And then, I was very happy to see that African woman came in to break world record after 11 years. And then another problem came. There was a lot of controversy about Tegla running with men. Not knowing Ingrid Christianity ran with men in England. Yes. When they got the record, they separate men and women.
Yes.
Men did not put me on their shoulders. I used my legs. If I was able to resist the pace of men, therefore you don't have to question my record. So I was supported again by World Federation, and also our federation. Africa people, they start to fight, say no, this injustice. But some years later, I broke the half marathon, ran with the women. And then I asked, today I did run with men.
Yes.
I ran alone.
So
how come I'm still winning?
Yes.
So my record was rectified.
Yeah.
So
And throughout your
I've been fighting throughout.
fearless woman.
Media people were fighting on my behalf.
And that's the beauty when people know you have a peaceful spirit. You'll find other people fighting your battles. And it's so amazing. Tegla, you've remained so humble. You know? You interact with people, you're doing so much. Where is this humility coming from? Because at times we see stars. We may not even sit like this. We were laughing outside. You came dressed in a dress. I told you.
And you sent me back.
Go back and, someone else will say no. You're so humble and so peaceful. Where did you get this humility? What is the foundation of this humility? Is it your background?
For me, when you become a celebrity or whatever, it's just like your dress or like my dress. But the fact remains that you are Tegla and you are so and so. Why should I have to be something different? One time when I came from Europe and I was in the office of the late Lotoro, I used there. So I was waiting and some people start to talk bad about athletes, including Tegla. Say those athletes, they never talk to the people. Especially there is another one called Tegla Loroupe.
And you seated there?
I'm sitting and start to contribute. And then the secretary was very annoyed. And I asked this man, do you know this Tegla you are talking about? He said, of course, those athletes, they are very, very, they make themselves to be special.
Did you reveal yourself and tell him, actually, I'm Tegla?
No, I didn't want, because I contributed, but not everybody can talk bad. We have people like Moses Tanui. They always support the athletes. So for me, I say, oh, this is how athletes or those who have names, they can behave. Yeah.
And at times, Tegla, people, there are misconceptions. You know, people come up with this story, they don't even know us, but you'll hear saying, oh, Tegla this, Tegla that. Is there any instance apart from what you've mentioned? Is it something that people misunderstood about you? And maybe it was a wrong accusation.
The river, you don't have to put in your heart. It's the same thing with you. How many people they talk bad about it because of what you are? Yeah, they start fighting. Yeah. So either people want to bring you down, there's so much. But you know what you know yourself. You just say
stick on your path.
It's only God who knows me, and I have to do good things. You don't have to just justify yourself to people. Let your good things. Because there will be somebody there who will see who you are.
Who will be your champion and say, no, that's not her. Yeah. And what has been some of your lowest moments? As they say, at times we retreat. We all have these moments that we cry. We feel like giving up, or we tell God, we ask God why. Have you had such a moment?
Oh, there was a time when the foundation went through challenges. I want to do so much. And then I had issues also with the people who supported the work that I was doing. And you find people telling me that this one, she's stealing money from the foundation. And then you realize, honestly, I'm the one who is putting their money. And now they were stealing from the community, the work that I was doing. It brings you down. Those are the things that sometimes I feel like you try your best, and there are people who want to destroy, and they talk wrong things, and then there are also others who are supporting wrong doing without knowing the truth.
Tegla, after athletics, you chose a very quiet, peaceful life. The Tegla Loroupe Peace Foundation. How did it start?
It's not visible. It's not a quiet thing. It's because you are dealing with, and you know yourself. We've been working when you are in Red Cross.
Yes, we work together with Red Cross.
When there is this conflict among our people, you find that people are being killed. People, they don't have food. So you try to. I formed the foundation, whereby you call friends to support you. Sometimes you knock at people's offices. Sometimes they just ignore you. So those are the things that sometimes you feel, really, I'm working this for peace, so that all of us, when there is peace in our society, even you as a business person or a politician, you will be able to transact your businesses in a very peaceful way. Yeah.
And I remember we did a lot. We signed the peace deal in Boma Inn, Eldoret.
Yes.
That time I was at the Kenya Red Cross, and you rallied the community elders, the voices in community, brought them on the table. And we had the peace deal, because it's a triangle that, as you say, it's been conflict, Turkana, West Pokot, Baringo, Elgeyo Marakwet. You've done quite a lot. What would you say are your proud moments through your peace initiatives?
My proud moment is that when you see the elders start to respect you, and the warriors that they carry guns that they fear to give to the police, and they have that courage or goodwill. For example, if I talk about Luriano, I talk about the late Matanda, those are the men that the government were looking for, and it was impossible for them to be good. Agreement of Turkana, the late Ngaile. Those are the men that they trusted me and they gave me their weapons. Those are the moments that I will never forget, because when you save this, when you disarm, I was able to disarm these men. They were able to come and talk to me.
They trusted you.
And then they believed on me, and we worked together. And one thing I want to say that I thank the president today, because he listened to me one time and he asked me, Tegla, bring those people, I want to see them. I brought them and he talked with those warriors. He gave them hope. And they went back and became the Germans. And they brought their kids to our school.
Yes.
Those are the history that people doesn't know. Yeah.
I remember actually at that time, because the Red Cross was really driving the peace talks, and we looked for you because of your voice. And it's interesting. I've actually gone to Tiati in the midst of where everything is planned. We are there for about 2 days. And
in Adome,
yes,
where
Adome,
there was this
and we were told, because we wanted to understand who is this unifying factor that can bring especially the Pokots, the Turkanas, and the Ilchamus on one table. And your name came up, and you came, spearheaded the peace talks,
it was
and
tough.
we had the peace. It was tough, but this fearless woman, this iron lady, did it. And Tegla, these are some of the things we really celebrate, because as you say, peace in one community means children can go to school, women can walk freely, people can do business, and so forth. So beyond that, what else are you doing? You've been in Darfur, you've been in Moroto in Uganda. Tell us something about that.
I've been in Darfur, I've been in Indonesia. And in Darfur, first of all, I want to also say thanks to the Red Cross, because wherever I go, if I need food, because you cannot go a place empty-handed.
Yes.
I don't have my store. But I used to ask Abbas and your team, especially yourself, you don't want to talk because you are the one who could take me to your post. And I never came out of that office without getting something to go with. So my name came through Oxfam to ask me to go to Darfur. And first, I was with George Clooney of America, who looked for me. I did not know him, but he was looking for somebody who could take them to Darfur, and then Cairo, and then China, to talk about the issue of South Sudan. So I went there through
the Karamoja cluster.
And then the Karamoja cluster, that's another thing whereby President Museveni, during our first event in Kabengure, he sent the Minister of State that, can you go and support that girl, because since independent, nothing has happened. So I came to be supported by Peter Lokeris. So anyway, that issue of people listening to you is because I work very close with our governments. The ambassador of Sudan to Kenya told me, Tegla, go, because you represent Africa. You don't represent Kenya alone. You are our daughter. We will give you the visa.
Wow. And later, hey, Tegla, you're an icon, I don't even know where to start, where to end. Because also the late Kofi Annan, you became the UN ambassador of peace, not representing Kenya, but representing Africa. You've sat in global discussions around matters peace, around the globe. What has been your highlight, being the UN peace ambassador?
That recognition to be among the 5 people who are chosen by a continent or by UN to represent their continent was high special alone. How many people in Africa who have better names like me? But I saw the need of our voice of Africa, that we are a unique continent. And that's when I was given that opportunity to be ambassador for the through sports for peace. Through the
and sports, actually, look at football. Look at, when marathon, at times it's 3 a.m. Kenyan time, but we all sit up. So it's that unifying factor, sports. You also have the refugee athletics with great wins. Very unique approach you took. What informed that approach? That, Even the refugees can excel in this.
During my time, every time I come from West Pokot, the first many refugees, apart from Kakuma, they came and stayed in West Pokot.
Yeah, within communities.
Within the community.
Yes.
And that's what the reason I was able to know the family of Karang, the family of Salva Kiir, the family of Riek yes. And we had one athlete called John Karkot. So he used to train with us, but for us, we go outside, they remain. You come, you bring shoes for them. So it killed my heart. I say, well, how comes that we cannot help this athlete? And for me, I always see people who have problems because refugees and Pokot people, they are the same because we've been running up and down. So I came and asked Dr. Thomas Park, now the former president of IOC, because I was trained in Germany, so I was close to him. I asked, sir, can you help the refugee? Why the refugee doesn't go to Olympics? So he told me, Tegla, I am not a president, and this matter of refugees is difficult. So let me see if I become the president, I will be able to see. Because he knew what I was doing. I had the kids that I brought from Tanariba to Kapenguria. So he was able to give me money to support them. So himself, he knew what I was doing. So when he became the president, he visited Kipchoge Kenya.
Wow.
And he asked me, Tegla, I want you to lead this refugee team. How to select those people? We had to go to Kakuma. But it was impossible to bring the kids from the Kakuma to the training camp. But our government trusted me. And they gave me support that I was able to train the athletes. So they became the first athlete to run 2016 in Rio. And then after that, it was now, and then I put them through education. Because I know...
At the school in Kapenguria?
I in Nairobi, some I went to schools here in Ololua. Some I looked for some colleges. Or even today, we have one athlete who went through scholarship in the UK.
Wow.
So that's how the refugee came to succeed. But today, people think the refugee as a business, but they don't see the vision. And remember, this is a vision from an African woman. Yeah. It did not come from IOC. It was the initiative that I did it.
And look at, we have amazing refugee stories from Darfur, from Kalobe, from Kakuma 1 or Kakuma 2. They're all over the world, changing the world.
Yeah, I was in Darfur when I went with the Oxfam. Nobody wanted to go to the where the refugees. They told us it is dangerous. Let's write a report that we were there. For me, in the morning, I went for running, but I was wearing Kenya, and they said there are people called Chinjaweeds. You cannot go. So I went. I didn't know I was running toward the refugee camp. I went to the fence and then come back. I met people with the horses and they were calling, hey, somebody was saying, this is Moi and another one, Pasanjo, because they were
because of the country name.
Yes. So I came to the hotel and then I told the people, you know what, I will never write a report. What the report I will write, I will say, you people said, we have to write this the way we are talking. I will not lie until we go to the refugee camp. I just came from there.
Wow.
So they had to take initiative and we went to the refugee camp. Wow. I said, I cannot lie like you people lie. Those are our people. Yeah. And I flew from Kenya to Darfur.
Yes.
And want to fear less than 5 kilometers because of insecurity. No way. If you don't, I will run with my trousers and I will go there. Or otherwise, I will write the report. We went and we did not reach there. They were shocked. And these are some of the NGO people. They had to go with us.
Wow. Wow. Now, my sister, normally we keep some cards here that we just choose randomly. They are cards, they are yellow. I don't know. What's your favorite color?
Hey.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Green. Okay. We have green here. It's like God whispered to us that you love green. I want you to just pick one random card and we'll ask you something. Pick any. Okay. The card that you've picked is about resilience and triumph. What's your definition of courage?
a strong will, a force that it's in you.
And that force has been in you.
That force, yes, it's like you plant something deep in the roots, but not a bad thing. Something that can flower.
What has been your style of courage? You've talked to us about you spoke up and you always pushed for the truth.
One thing about my courage, I never force things like people say, I'm a woman, I'm a good person, you have to follow me. No, courage is just be there, make sure that you are not the only one who takes good news. Make sure you open your hands. Okay, I'm courage, I can lead. I'm not going back, but I need people to support me, so that together we will win.
Wow. So we have red, we have orange, we have blue, and we have yellow. Which color do you want us to go to next?
The next yellow.
Yellow. Okay, so I'll ask you to take again another card.
Yellow.
Any. All of them are yellow. Wow. Tegla. I tell you, I think this is an interview planned by God. It's about sisterhood and mentorship. The things that we've spoken about again. What role has sisterhood played in your growth? You talked about your sister. Then you see this card. So beyond Abina, what role has sisterhood played in your growth? Because I know you and Catherine Dereba, you're like twins. Talk to us.
Well, sisterhood means that you can disagree to agree, but never put enmity in between you, and never be happy to see somebody going down the trend. Be there to support when she have or he have a problem. Bring back.
And you've mentored many. Tegla, there are many little Tegla Loroupes, not only in Kenya, on this continent, other continents. Why do you feel that need to lift other people up? Why?
I feel happy when I see other person happy. Really.
Wow. Okay. We have blue, we have orange, we have red. Where do we go?
The orange.
Orange. Okay. Again, just pick a random card.
Because we eat oranges.
We eat oranges. Oh my God. It's about purpose and having a calling. How do you know when you're walking in your calling?
Sometimes we have callings, but we just ignore. But all my callings, I always know that whenever I put my foot, it's not going to be discouragement.
Wow. The faith. And the determination. Wow. So we are left with red and blue. Where do you want us to go next?
Red.
Danger. Yes. Good danger. Let's see. Pick another. Okay. Wow. This card speaks a lot about you. It's about reflection and joy. And we started saying, when you look in the mirror, what reflection do you see? You've talked about you're a happy person and you want to create happiness in other people's lives. The question is, if your life was a book, what will be the title of that book?
I would put the Warrior Woman.
Warrior Woman. Wow.
Because normally when you are a warrior, it doesn't mean that you have to kill people, but you have to have that courage whereby when things are very, very tough, you look for solution, not to be stopped, but you can look for any avenue to bring those people who have been destroyed back to be together and build a strong bond or a strong community.
And you, Warrior Woman, you brought communities together, warring communities. You've brought leaders together. As you said, George Clooney looked for you. You've attracted. These are very famous celebrities in America. But this Warrior Woman brought them together for a purpose. Last cards.
Maybe before I thought we finish about the warrior, we had an event 2017 here in Kawangware. For me, I can say it's something that gave me a very strong sense of unity, especially to top the government. By then it was the opposition and the government. And everyone will say, Tegla, what do you want us to do? Because most of them work at all the slums. I say, Kawangware, they are my neighbors. Can you support me so that I can do something small, even a walk in Kawangware? I will talk of unity. So, and then they told me, Uru told me, no, tomorrow, go to Jeshu and you will get a band of Jeshu. And then you can go. Of which I went to the Jeshu place. And I was good and support. We had 5 kilometers walk. We were able to get people because I walked. I didn't use the car, and I was getting a lot of information from people that when we talk about Kawangware, and they were very close to me.
It's amazing. So, I did 3 night shifts in Kawangware. As you say, I'm happy that icons of peace like yourself, you're able to intervene in time, or else we would have lost Kawangware during that moment.
People doesn't know that.
Yes.
But,
yes. Okay, last cut. Wow. Leadership and legacy. It's amazing the way all the cards you've picked, they've spoken about a chapter of what we've discussed today. What is one leadership belief you've had to keep learning in your journey?
To be a leader, you forgive if something wrong, and be ready to be corrected, or to, when people talk bad about you, never retaliate, because maybe there is something that you want to learn. Every individual has something to correct you as a leader, and to leave legacy. I really want to have a legacy whereby I don't want to be seen a bad person. Okay, we are not 100%, but to leave a legacy, a name.
Okay, so the next chapter, Tegla, they're very quick. How do you see sports shaping peace, identity, and opportunity for Africa?
Our sports has opened doors for many, but we need the hands of the government and the whole community.
The whole to come together.
When you see the kids who are having education today or who are competing are coming from a very poor communities, and they fight. So they need to be alleviated, to be supported. And, and let's stand as strong as Africa, unite as Africa.
One Africa.
One Africa. And
one people.
And our culture. That's what I always tell people, never lose focus with your country. I'm proud to have my country, and cultures brings us together.
Okay, what long-term transformation do you hope to achieve with your peace-building initiatives?
Education is the key. The Tegla Loroupe has to expand to, let's say, a skill-based program whereby kids who cannot go to school, high school or university, or the women who have opportunity to use their skills, they will be able to have an industrial aspect.
Wow. Okay. These are short questions with short answers. To the woman who is afraid to begin her journey today, what will you say to her?
Hey, get up from where you are and move.
Wow. To the young Tegla running barefoot in West Pokot or another county, what words of encouragement will you give her now?
There is nothing coming without moving your body. Accept the pain and you will succeed tomorrow.
Wow. To Africa's girls who dream of impossible things, what truth should they hold on to?
Never allow outsiders forces that will destroy the culture that you have.
Wow. What emotion do you want your listeners to feel when they finish reading this book of Tegla Loroupe?
They should not just feel sorry for what I went through. They should learn from what I went through and be a better person than Tegla.
How do you want history to remember Tegla Loroupe?
I think they should remember a person who is humble and a fighter, and somebody who respects others.
Fighting warrior, our book title.
And somebody who loves Africa.
Yeah, and indeed you love Africa, Tegla. Today you're here, tomorrow you're in another country, not to accumulate wealth for yourself, but to create impact in communities. People you do not even know, strangers. Right? Wow. Wow, wow. Okay, we brought you a little gift.
Wow. And the way I was admiring this.
You admiring these bags?
I was admiring this bag.
I'm sure when people listen to this episode, someone somewhere, most of us, there's something we'll pick from it and apply it in our own lives, because Tegla, you're a symbol of hope, of resilience, that it can be done, that when you believe it's possible, that you stand up for the truth, you fight for other people. So we brought you something small.
Oh, thank you, my sister.
This is for you.
Wow.
From her memoir team.
Oh, thank you.
And we are so glad. This is our
Yes.
first episode of this podcast. And
So
we said,
I'm very
what's
lucky to have to be the first one.
lucky?
Yes.
For us, we are honored. And we said we will start with an icon. An icon who is an icon by all definition. Not an icon by name, but an icon because of what you're doing. We celebrate you, Mom.
Thank you together.
We celebrate you.
Thanks.
There's
Thank
something here. You'll have a look at it later. This one, I know you're a prayerful woman.
you. Wow.
It's a bookmark. We want you to use it. He said, every woman carries a story. Her memoir tells the stories. Your story, your strength, your memoir. And we'll write that book. Fearless warrior, right?
Thank
Asante.
you.
This is for you.
Thank you, Asante. Thank you so much, and thank you for what you have done.
Karibu. As it just tell these stories, we realize the stories that are really undertold. Some stories have never been told. And we said it's important to tell these stories because they inspire the current generation, they inspire future generation, their values tomorrow. And today you've taught us something about respect, about believing in yourselves, about running your race, and also giving elders the respect they deserve to have. Thank you. This has been the premiere episode of Her Memoir with my sister here. Something weird, we went to the same school, Nasakol Girls.
Imagine.
That's why it started. And neighbors from West Pokot, from Transcends. So it's really an honor to really reconnect. We work together at the Kenya Red Cross when we're working on peace initiatives in the North Rift region. Here she is. She's been in Darfur, she's been in Indonesia, she's been in Morocco, she's been all over. Not doing it for herself, but doing it for our communities, our nations, doing it for the world. That one day we look back and say, there was a woman called Tegla Loroupe. We need to borrow from her. We need to see what did she do? How did she do it different? How can we honor her? How can we celebrate her? Your story, your strength, your memoir. Until next time, asanteni. Thank you, my sister.
Asante. Thank you so much.
Thank you.